Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be continuing the grind for the level 40 mount here in Hardcore Classic World of Warcraft. I'm on my Sword and Board Warrior. I think I'll be working on some cooking as well. There was a cooking quest that I picked up in Gadget Zan Tenaris. But before all else, go ahead and take a moment to pause this stream or this video, grab your absolute favorite drink, whether that be a soothing warm cup of tea, a piping hot cup of coffee, or if you're anything like me, something chilled. It's a gin tonic tonight. Salute. All right, we are here at Westfall. It's where my current Hearthstone is set to. Go ahead and turn on the in-game music. Let me check on my audio. Give me a moment here. Mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test. Mic. Okay, I think audio's fine. Alright. So my bags are quite full. I'm gonna make a quick pit stop to Stormwind. I think I might have to work on cooking so I can get rid of all these cooking mats in my bags. I have no space in my bank, actually. Alright, let's smelt these silver ores while I'm next to an anvil and a forge. Because I know the one in Stormwind is super far away. It's in the Dwarven district. I might as well smelt this tin too. I think I've got some copper bars waiting in the bank. Okay, the mithril, I'll hold on to that till I get a full stack of 10. Same as iron ore. Okay, we're gonna go to Stormwind. Oh, Westfall. I haven't quested here in forever. Yeah, I really wanted to play last night, but all classic servers were down.
Well, if you're
for the 24-hour and then some, like, extended maintenance. So I was really mad. Every hour I kept checking, they kept pushing the maintenance to another hour. Farther another hour, rather.
Have a good one.
And it was affecting just classic hardcore server, even though all the classic stuff that they did was for Burning Crusade Classic. Which is weird, because I thought they already had that, because I started a Draenei Pally on a classic server. I'm pretty sure it was Burning Crusade Classic. I'm kind of confused why there's a whole Burning Crusade new patch out today or something. Because I know, and they were acting like the Blood Elves and the Draenei were a new thing for this patch, but I swear I have a Draenei Pally sitting in the starting zone for the Draenei, Azure Mist Isle. I actually moved on to the Blood Mist Isle or whatever that blood level or blood red little island is. And then I just stopped playing that guy. Because it's more fun here in vanilla, in Hardcore Classic. Okay, we're gonna stop by the bank. See, I've got a lot of refreshing spring water because I need to buy apples. Oh, yeah, that's right. The apples I have to buy at the Alliance Rebels camp at the very northern tip of Stranglethorn Vale. That way I can use the refreshing spring water and the tiger meat to cook up jungle stew. That's the recipe. And there's only like 3 places or 2 places that you can buy apples. It's kind of dumb. It's like a low-level item, but I only know like 2 places to buy them. Okay.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items.
Oh,
Do you already have
don't
an
have
account
any
with
copper
us, sir?
bars in here. Where's the silver bars? There. Oh man, my bank's super full. I don't even think I have recipes for red wolf meat. I should just sell that. I should just vendor this too. I wanted to save it for like role play, like I have an idea for like my hardcore classic videos on YouTube where I go around reading the books in all the random places in Azeroth, and I wanted to dress him up like a scholar, so that's why I was holding on to this, because it's purple. It's very hard to find gear that's purple color, the color of the royals. Now that I mentioned that, I might hold on to it. I should just vendor the 10 bars. Oof, Saltstone shoulder pads of the bear. I want to equip it, but I don't have plate learned. I could, but it's going to cost me 2 gold, and I'm saving up for the level 40 mount. Man. Yeah, bless you. I'll just go ahead and cook these without increasing my cooking skill, which is going to suck. Because my cooking skill is maxed. I need to finish this quest that I picked up at Gadgetzan Tanaris in order to increase my cooking skill so that I can train it all the way up to a potential 300, I think. Yeah. Raptor flesh. What do I... Oh, what can I cook with that? Hold on. Raptor flesh... I wish you could search recipe ingredients. Roast raptor? Yeah, there we go. Man. All that tiger meat. Just to make, jungle stew. Shiny red apple, that's what I need. We can buy that at the... Rebels
great
camp.
Beasts know paths that you can't find on foot. They'll get you there fast.
Okay, we're gonna make a run from West Hill, or no, Sentinel Hill, Westfall. I was at the gas station getting gas and getting a lotto ticket, and I picked up some Starburst. We didn't have them this big. I guess it's called a share size. Growing up, we never had anything like this. There weren't, like, you go to, you know, like at the market or wherever you go, they have the family size now, and I noticed that there's like candy comes in like share size or whatever, sharing size. We never had that growing up. Never had that growing up. We never had that size growing up. Small, medium, large. That's it. Lemon. Alright. I'm gonna make the trek to Stranglethorn Vale. I'm gonna cut across. I love this music. Looks like I'm about halfway on my supply of accurate slugs, my ammo. Oh. Oh, I still need to do that rogue poisons quest here in Westfall over there at that tower right there. I'm kind of nervous. I've seen so many people die to that. Oh, there's a rogue right there, level 22. That's what she's going to do. Maybe. Oh, I was about to say, these ghouls, they travel as a pack. Why is he alone? I usually see them as a pack. That's weird. Ew, chunk of flesh. Raise him up. Salute. So in tonight's gin tonic, I opted to put a sprig of rosemary instead of a lime wedge. Before all my rosemary goes bad. And I realized that the rosemary is so much cheaper at the local the local Korean supermarket. Here in Washington we have one called H Mart. So RL or real life pro tip for you guys out there. Go to Asian supermarkets for cheaper produce. Because I also realized if I buy my my fresh veggies for my bearded dragon, my baby bearded dragon, they're cheaper there at the Asian supermarket as well. Cheaper there than at the, you know, like the regular whatever market you have, whatever grocery store you have, whatever marketplace you have. It's cheaper. The produce is cheaper at the Asian supermarkets. So that's where I buy all his fresh veggies. They eat dandelion greens, collard greens, romaine lettuce, bell pepper. What else have I fed him? Kale. Wait, was it kale? No, scratch that. I don't think I've tried kale yet. I'm not even sure if that's safe for them. Gotta be careful with these basilisks. They stun for like 15 seconds, Crystal Gaze. Oh, well, that one's only 6 seconds, but in Tanaris, they stun for 15 seconds. You gotta be careful. Look at that. See? Already an STV. This is better than... So what I used to do, going to Stranglethorn Vale's Alliance, I used to make the trek all the way from Duskwood. From Darkshire Duskwood, rather. And that took forever. And then I tried running in from Westfall, but sticking to the path. And then, you know, one night I just saw, instead of just sticking to the path, I was like, I saw this, you know, there's this area called the Hushed Bank, I think, or whatever. Basically, it's the right that I took tonight that you guys saw me take. So I saw that, I thought to myself, well, there is a river there, and I don't think there's anything that's gonna block my entry, so I just decided to give it a go, and I found out it's better. And I have a quest to turn in here. Raptor Mastery. I can hear my housemates that just got home.
Ho ho! We have ourselves a true raptor slayer. Nicely done, old chap.
Tethys.
Because you proved yourself to be such a go-getter in the jungle, let me tell you about a ferocious raptor that even I have failed to kill. Ajek here calls this wily raptor Tethys. If you want to prove yourself a true master, kill Tethys and bring me his talon. It would be a feat that no other big game hunter has accomplished.
I'm just gonna sell the red wolf meat. I swear, I do not have any recipes that require that. At least not yet. I'm sure there's recipes out there for that.
Be careful.
There's a level 34 troll hunter. Let's make sure to greet her. I play on a dead server, so anytime I see a player, I always make sure to greet them, whether they be Horde or Alliance. The server I'm currently playing on is Skull Rock server. Ooh, she waved back. Ymir is the name. Or Ymir. Emer. Please be an iron. Ooh, it's a silver vein. I just smelted one, yo. Now it's gonna take up space in my bags. I'm gonna have to smelt again. I'll take it, though. So I have work in a few hours. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna be streaming maybe for like at least 2 hours tonight. At least 2 hours would be nice. Every now and then, on my drive to work, because I drive my second job, I work at a warehouse, so it's like crazy, insane hours, like super early. So every now and then, I like to put on the original World of Warcraft soundtrack album, and I'll play it on shuffle. It's really nice and soothing. Oh, I saw what is that? Is that a tin vein? That's not worth it. Not even worth it. Hi there, welcome to the stream. My name is Tides. I like to play tanks and healers, both in retail and in classic hardcore. So I'm making my way to the Rebel camp here at the northern tip of Stranglethorn Vale, because I'm pretty sure they sell the shiny red apples that I need for my recipe for cooking jungle stew. Where's the camp trader? Right here, Corporal Bluth. Oh, reminds me of the Bluth family in
well met.
What's that TV show called? It's a comedy sitcom. Arrested Development, that's a good one. Yes, indeed, shiny red apples. Yay! So I need 25, I guess. Okay, 25. Now we can cook our jungle stew.
Go with honor, friend.
Here's the campfire. Pull up the cooking menu. Jungle stew, 12. Why only 12? Oh, I need more shiny red apples. Whoops, I just assumed...
What are you looking for?
It calls for only one shiny red apple.
Be careful.
Okay, let's see. Let's try that again. There we go, 22. Let's go. Oh, Code! Blank Source Code, welcome back! I was saying earlier that I've been wanting to play Classic last night, but I couldn't because the damn servers were down for, like, more than a day. And it's not on account of Classic vanilla hardcore, it's on account of whatever the Burning Crusade patch that went live just yesterday. So I was really bummed. I kept checking on the notification alert about the servers being down, and they kept pushing back the maintenance an hour every single time. It's really annoying. So right now, I have a quest that I picked up from, let's see, from Gadget Xantenaris. It's a cooking quest. It's called Clemlet Surprise. And my cooking is already maxed at 225. And I can't increase it unless I do this quest. So all that jungle stew that I cooked, I couldn't even increase my cooking skill, which is kind of sad. But oh well. Classic hardcore is all about the grind anyway. Damn, I have 40 jungle stews. I can cook maybe 2 more. Well, I can cook it 1, 2... Oh, I just need to buy more refreshing water and shiny red apples. Which we can do here. You and you.
For the Alliance.
Yeah, 3 more. So yeah, my bag is just chock full of cooking ingredients and buff food, which I always love. But I can't really grind gold if my bags are chock full. I mean, I could buy larger bags, but that's gonna set me back from my my level 40 mount cost. Okay, I wonder how much it costs to sell this buff food.
I buy and trade.
I bet it's a pretty penny. Oh, it's 3 silver. I think it's 3 silver a pop, so 20 times 3. Maybe 60 silver? I could be wrong. 8 stamina and spirit. 8 stamina and spirit, same as my turtle bisque. So maybe I'll just sell this jungle stew. Because I'm sitting at 20, 40, 60, 80, 95 soothing turtle bisque buff food. And it gives me exact same stats. 8 stam, 15 spirit. So yeah, let me see how much I can vendor this jungle stew for. I actually have 60 to sell. Oh my god. Wait, no, I only have 40 to sell. Alright, let's see what it gives me. So I'm sitting at 45 gold, 7 silver. Whoa! Selling 2 stacks of 20 got me to 46 gold, 27 silver. Oh my god, this is actually kind of decent for the grind towards my level 40 mount. Oh my gosh, good job. Okay. Yay! Raptor flesh. I can cook with soothing spices, I think. A heavy brown bag, 10 slot bag, costs a gold. 1 gold and 80 silver. I think I have all 10 slot bags though. Let me see. 10 slot bag, 10 slot bag, 10 slot bag, a 12 slot bag. That one felt good when I looted that. I think that dropped off of a slime in Ashenvale. Oh my god, that felt so good. A 12 slot bag. Whereas in retail, what do we have? The biggest bag's like a 40 slot bag or something. Ooh, I forgot to sell this jungle stew. So I had 20, 40, I had 50 jungle stew that I made. Wow. Okay, we're at 46 gold, 58 silver. Okay, this is ridiculous. Let me go ahead and sell some of the soothing turtle bisque. Okay, let's cook up that raptor flesh. I need hot spices. Okay, let's buy some hot spices. Oh, the camp trader does not sell any hot spices, does he? No!
Be careful.
He doesn't sell hot spices. That's unfortunate. Let me look at that quest, the Clamlet Surprise.
Ever heard of a clamlet? Of course you haven't. It's my latest and greatest culinary masterpiece. Oh, adventurer, just thinking about a clamlet makes my mouth water. Unfortunately, I'm all out of supplies to make any. How about I make you a deal? You gather the supplies I need to make a clamlet, and I'll teach you the finer points of exotic cuisine, and I'll even throw in a couple of clamlets to boot. Deal? Here's what I need.
Oh, not sure why that stopped. Anyway, I'm tabbed out. I'm looking at where is best to farm zesty clam meat. Let's see, zesty clam meat. Make sure I'm in classic WoW. Wowhead. And we're looking for zesty clam meat. Zesty clam meat. Oh my god, do you remember, do you guys remember, what was it? Before we had Wowhead, back in the day, we had Thoughtbot. I remember that was the go-to website, at least for me. I remember a lot of people using that too. Thoughtbot. And it had like the engineering golden rabbit pet as its logo or symbol, whatever. Thoughtbot. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I think it was just that. Thoughtbot was my go-to. Nowadays, it's Wowhead. That voice is crazy. What is the add-in again? I should install it if I ever play again. Yeah, it's called VoiceOver. VoiceOver. And I don't think there's a space in between. So it's called VoiceOver. Really good. You know what? I should get it for retail. I don't know why I don't have it installed for retail. I'm not even sure if they have it for retail. I mean, they probably do. But yeah, it's called VoiceOver. And I don't think there's a space in between. VoiceOver. Okay. So Wowhead is telling me that the best, at least the Wowhead comments, they're telling me the best place to farm zesty clam meat. What? It's in Azshara? No way. That place is too high level for me. No. Let's see. You can farm zesty clam meat by getting the drops Big Mouth Clam from the Steel Jaw Snapper along the east coast of Tanaris. Oh, I gotta go to Tanaris. Okay. I'm already there. Well, last couple nights I was there. You can also get the giant eggs for the other part of the same quest from the Fire Rocks all over the central desert of Tanaris. Okay. The Alterac Swiss can be purchased for 40 silver. Oh yeah, I already know. What? In Duskwallow Marsh? I thought they would sell that at Stormwind. So, Climate Surprise Quest is a quest that gets your cooking max from 225 to 300 max. You get it from Dirge Quickcleave, the butcher in the inn at Gadgetzan in Tanaris. Oh yeah, I already got that. Okay, so I guess all the stuff I need to grind is in Tanaris. Okay. Except for the cheese. Alright, I guess, should we do that today? Maybe? Yeah, that way I can finally get rid of my cooking mats. I mean, yeah, because I can't grind for the mount if my bags are chock full of cooking ingredients, so I guess it's a cooking stream tonight. We're going to Tanaris. Hope you don't mind. We're going to go to Tanaris and grind all those cooking mats, get my cooking max level past 225. That way, I don't have to hoard all these cooking ingredients in my bags. Okay. Alright, so I guess fly to Sentinel Hill. No. Hearth to Sentinel Hill. Fly to... Where would I fly to? Theramore. No, sorry. Menethil Harbor Wetlands. Take the boat to Theramore. Fly to Tanaris. That's our game plan. There we go. We've got a game plan going.
Where are you going? Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further.
Ugh, I love this track. It's so soothing and lulling. Love it. Oh, I can just fly to Booty Bay. What was I thinking flying to Menethil Harbor? Just fly to Booty Bay. Take the boat to Ratchet in the Barrens. Yeah, the music here in Westfall is just really, really relaxing. I love it. Oh my god. Even though the Westfall's like considered to be a very boring zone, it's like all prairie, it's all flat land. Well, not really flatlands, but it's got like rolling hills. It's just so drab and golden drab in color, but I've always liked questing in Westfall because of this music, the soundtrack here. It's so soothing. I really like it. I was listening to it on my way to work this morning. And I work, my second job, I work at a warehouse, so it's like insane, crazy early hours, so this music is perfect. It's like really soothing. It's like I'm driving in the dark, and here in Seattle, it was very foggy this morning. So I was driving in the dark fog at like 3 in the morning, and I was listening to the Westfall soundtrack. That's something I wonder about WoW players, and I don't blame them, but like WoW players who started late, like did not get to experience Vanilla, Burning Crusade, Lich King expansions, and they started, I would consider wait, what's after Lich King? I think it was Cataclysm after Lich King, and then Mists of Pandaria. So I always wondered what it would feel like to be what I call like a modern WoW player. People who started in Cataclysm or Mists of Pandaria, and after that was, I think it was Warlords of Draenor? Or was it... Yeah, Warlords of Draenor, and then it was Legion. I always wondered what it would be like to be one of those players. And not have what we had with Classic, with Vanilla, you know? Like, I wonder what they would think of the original soundtrack for Classic. I wonder if they would appreciate it as much as us veterans do. Because they missed out on a lot. They missed out on a lot. Yeah, like WoW wasn't as complicated back then in Vanilla. You know, like the raiding was super easy compared to today's raids. But I still feel like they're at a major loss not being able to experience Vanilla. And again, it's not their fault. It could be like they were younger, you know. I don't blame them. But I wonder what they feel when they listen to the soundtrack of the original Vanilla WoW. I wonder if they would think it's too outdated. I don't know. I love it. I'm all here for it. This is the first time I've seen like heavy rainfall in Stranglethorn Vale. I mean, it is a jungle, to be fair. Very relaxing. The only thing that's missing is I should be fishing. I should be fishing in this rainfall. Let me do that right now, in fact. One that got away. Ooh, it's my favorite Starburst. It's the pink strawberry one. I was at the gas station earlier getting gas and a lotto ticket. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to just get a lotto ticket. So I went to the candy aisle, tripped down memory lane, and I got a candy that I used to love as a kid. I'm surprised I'm hearing the fishing alerts even in this heavy downpour. Damn, my fish keep getting away. There we go. Back in the day, I played on a PvP server. It was Ravencrest. It was an East Coast server, but I was such a noob. I didn't know that all the servers had different time zones. And I felt so betrayed getting killed by these goblin bodyguards in Booty Bay. Whenever I participated in PvP just outside, just outside the entrance to Booty Bay. Like, whenever I saw someone get attacked by Horde, I couldn't help it. I'd help, because I always played a healer back then. I couldn't help it. I'd heal, I'd throw a heal on the player, and then I'd get instantly attacked by the goblin bodyguards. And then you'd have to wait for your PvP flag to wear off before entering Booty Bay. Alright, looks like our ship's arrived. But yeah, going back to the voiceover add-in, Blank, it's funny because it is AI. It's not perfect. So I'm trying to think. There's some things that it reads. It just reads funny. It doesn't register correctly because of the fact that it's AI. And, AI is not perfect. Even though I think that the voice acting is pretty much spot on. And it's pretty, like, lore accurate as to the races. Like, flavor-wise. But it's just so funny. I can't think of it, but there's some phrases or whatever that it just does not know how to register, and it just comes out super awkward. I'm trying to think of an example. Oh, where'd my weapon go? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I think like an example would be like the word I know it's not a real word, but when in the quest text they'll say the like the questioning sound, they'll be like they will say HMMMMM, something awkward like that. It's just so stupid silly. It catches me off guard every now and then. But hey, the power of AI. Changing the world. It's crazy how AI is actually hurting our world. Like, the impact on our environment. Like, the amount of, I think it's the amount of cooling, like water cooling that they need to keep AI running is what's actually hurting our environment. I think that's insane. That is crazy. And here's my guilty ass listening to a whole bunch of, AI reimagined, like 80s songs, K-pop songs. It's so funny. I used to hate AI. I used to be absolutely against it, but once YouTube started giving me recommendations for AI reimagined covers to like 80s songs or to like Pokemon soundtracks, I was hooked. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Okay, we are going to stop by the bank, and then we're going to fly to Tanaris and grind for the cooking quest, which will hopefully help me clear out my bags of all these cooking ingredients. So what did I want to deposit? I think it was the heavy stone. Ooh, my bank is full, I forgot. There is my bank. I think I should just finally vendor this enduring cap. It's a world blue drop. It's a leather helmet. I cannot use it at all. And it vendors for 26 silver. And I've been holding on to it. For God reason, I don't know why. Just, I wanted to show it off somehow. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of it. And then vendor it so I can clear space in my bags. There we go. Let's take that out, and I'll put in the heavy stone. Ooh, I want to put my saltstone shoulder pads in as well. What can I take out? Maybe the Captain Sanders booty bag. It's only an 8-slot bag. Yeah, we can get rid of that. We'll put the saltstone shoulder pads in. What else can I put in? And what else could I take out? I mean, I did finish the Morgan Lattimore quest chain, so I guess I could get rid of that. Maybe I wanted to hold on to it because it's flavor text, you know? But I'm holding on to it on other characters, so I guess it's okay to get rid of that. Done and done. And I'll put in the green iron leggings I haven't equipped yet. What else can I take out? Oh, red wolf meat. I don't have a recipe for that. We'll take that out. And we'll put in my we'll put in my skeleton. No. Yeah, we'll put that in. Oh, wait. I can smelt the silver ore right here. There is a forge inside Ironzar's imported weaponry. Yup. See how good my memory is? I'm not even a Horde player, and this stuff is still fresh on my mind. Let's smelt the shit out of that. Think I'm almost due for my next, my next gin tonic. Okay, we're gonna deposit the silver bars. Ooh, Forlorn, I love that name. I'm gonna greet that undead mage. Ooh, my god, Forsaken mages are the best. I love Forsaken as mages, priests, and warriors. Those are my top 3 favorite classes to choose as a Forsaken. He targeted me. Oh, and he cheered at me. Nice. Okay, we'll deposit the silver bar. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough.
Keep it real.
All right. Keeping it real. Where is the vendor? Bartender. I can just go back to Ironzar. That's a cool name, by the way. Ironzar. Ironzar. Reminds me of Ironaya. That one, like, giant titan assistant gal inside of Uldaman, I think. Ironaya's tomb, where she's a boss and you fight her. And they revamped it in, I think, in Cataclysm to make it a cool boss fight where you like summon laser beams, golden laser beams, as an intro to like summon her out of her gate or whatever, something like that. Vendor. Okay, so we're sitting at 46 gold, 97 silver. Let's vendor all this stuff. Shadow Silk, I think I can vendor that. I have no use for it, at least not now. Alright, that put us at 47 gold, 47 silver. Nice. The goal is 100. I think the goal is 100 gold. The goal is 100 gold or 110 gold, I think. Like the total mount and skill training cost for the mount, the level 40 mount. I want to say it's 100 gold. Let's say it's 100 gold. So we're almost halfway there. It's really tough because I am playing as a self-found character. So obviously I cannot trade or use the auction house or use the mailbox. So that's why my first warrior, he was able to get the mount at level 41. At level 41, and look, I'm already level 43 on this guy, and I still don't have the mount. That's a big difference, a huge difference between playing as just hardcore, which was my first warrior, who's still alive and has the mount, and now playing as a self-found hardcore. Alright, we're gonna fly to Gadget Sand, Tenaris. I'm gonna turn off my UI and let's enjoy the view. A red cherry starburst. It goes with the red flag of that pirate ship. This is the coast that I was grinding those turtles on in Dustwallow Marsh. There's those turtles. I love the music here in Theramore. Very royal sounding. Yeah, the music in Theramore, and quite appropriately, it reminds me of the opening to Disney's Pocahontas. You know that 1990s film? The animated Pocahontas, the original one? The opening where the sailors, they're in England and they're about to put off to open sea, and they're all singing like a sea shanty. The very opening of that film is very nice. I love that song. It reminds me of World of Warcraft's, it was during Warlords of Draenor, maybe? Was it? I think it was, or was it Legion? No. Oh man, this is gonna kill me. When was it? I want to say it was Warlords of Draenor. Yeah, it was Warlords of Draenor when they put out a whole series of YouTube animated shorts featuring each major lore figure. And I believe they started out with Jaina. Was the very first one. And it was just, the whole series was called Warbringers. And the song, like the sea shanty song in Warbringers, oh my god, it actually brought tears to my eyes. The very last second of that cinematic where Jaina is talking to her dad, and you know, like, basically, I think the whole message was like she's asking for forgiveness, like why she just you know, what she did was right. She sided with Thrall for the greater purpose of achieving peace between the Horde and the Alliance. But in order to achieve that peace between the two warring factions, she, not unknowingly, but as a result of her decision and her actions, her father was killed by the Horde. So, oh man, the last few seconds of that, where she feels really bad about her father's death, and then in the very last possible second, her eyes go dark and steel cold, and she's like, nope, not anymore. Now I'm ready for war. And that's why it really fits with the whole title of the series, Warbringers. Oh my god, I used to watch that. Every now and then I'll watch it. Oh man, what a good one. Warbringers. If you've not seen it yet, Blank, look it up on YouTube. Just type in on YouTube, Warbringers Jaina. Oh my god. That is so sad. Oof, so sad. So the other major lore figures that they covered in that series of animated videos. So it was Jaina, it was Sylvanas, it was Gul'dan. Not necessarily in that order, but yeah, Jaina, Sylvanas, Gul'dan. Oh, Azshara, the Queen of the Naga. She used to be Nightborn. Oh my, the Empress of the Nightborn. Oh my, that was my second favorite one. First favorite was Jaina. Second favorite was second favorite was Azshara, where she makes the pact, the bargain with the old god. What's his name? Gahun? I forget his name. Man, that reminds me of Atlantis, when she's like shielding her subjects, her civilian subjects. She's shielding them from the all-consuming waves. And even though she's a bad, power-hungry, narcissistic empress, when she stayed there till the end to shield her subjects, her citizens, I had mad respect for her. Oh my god, it reminded me of Atlantis, the Disney movie, and of course the mythological story Atlantis. Alright, so these guys, these basilisks apparently... Oh no, not these ones, but the basilisks on the coast are supposed to drop the zesty clam meat that I'm after for this quest. So we're gonna make our way to the east coast here in Tanaris. Oh my god, I'm already empty on my gin tonic. It's okay, I need to sober up a little bit. Oh, I think I have a mithril or a true iron deposit over here waiting. Let me see. I think I see a little something something over here, according to my mini-map. Ah, nope, never mind. It was just an add-in giving me false hope. I like the music here too. Very tantalizing. Mystic. Okay, we're gonna stick to path. I don't want to run into any wastewater bandits or troll mobs. I know there's trolls in over them, those ruins over there. And a lot of them are casters, which I hate. So we're gonna stick to the path. But we're also gonna take shortcuts, like now. Oh, there's a Night Elf 44 Night Elf Druid. Nice. Great. On their mount. I'm so jealous. That's my top favorite mount, is the Sabers. Second favorite is the Rams that the Dwarves have. third favorite, of course, the Gnome Mechanostrider. I wonder if these turtles drop the vendor item that's good for grinding for the mount funds. The sparkle shell fragment or whatever. Those are the guys I need to grind. I thought they were basilisks because of the name Steeljaw Snapper, but I guess these are the guys that I need. They're level 42. Oh shit, 45. Oh, that's Torta. She's for a quest. I remember she's... Oh, floating wreckage! No way! Oh my god, I hope I can fish up something nice here. Hold on, let me check my surroundings, make sure there's no hostiles. Yes! Let's go. Actually, let me apply Aquadynamic Fish Attractor. Increases fishing by 100 for 5 minutes. Let's do that. Give me something good. Damn it. Rumsy Rum Black Label. Those fetch a pretty penny on the auction house. No, what a waste. It was just that. Lame. By the way, here's a pro tip for hardcore. Those pickup fishing. Absolutely pickup fishing. Not only for cooking, so you can make buff food, but also so you can fish up chests. Like from pools like that I just did, the floating wreckage. When you fish up chests, there's a chance to get like blues, greens, you know, like world drops. But you also get trade mats, you know, like trade materials. And in hardcore, you know, especially self-found, you can't use the auction house or trade with other players or use the mailbox. So how are you going to get certain trade materials that you can't otherwise obtain if you don't have the required gathering profession? Like for me, I'm a blacksmith. So obviously I went blacksmithing, mining, but there are some blacksmithing recipes that call for like heavy leather, which you can only get through skinning or using the auction house if you don't have skinning. So fishing is a huge, huge boon to your hardcore, especially your hardcore self-found journey. That's one of my pro tips. Alright, time to start farming these tortoises rather. Let's get my food buff on. I've got 80 soothing turtle bisque, oh my gosh. That's how much I grinded the turtles or the tortoises in Dustwallow Marsh. Orange Starburst. It's my least favorite flavor, but I'll still eat it. I have to be careful with these tortoises because if you pull one, even though they're neutral, and you're kind of close to another one, like within sight, the other one will aggro you to save their companion. Open fire.
I'm out of range.
watch my back. Now the action begins. Now that I'm in combat. Well, this is what you came for. Hardcore Classic isn't anything unless you're in danger, right? Ooh! Nice stun proc. Ugh, just give me a fish, what? I thought he was charging at me. Oh, I remember this area. There's like a cove tunnel that leads to a pirate cove. There's a tunnel cave that leads to a pirate cove for a quest area. I remember. Do you remember? Nice! Stun proc! Heck yeah! Again with the stun proc! Nice! We'll refresh Demo Shout. Decreases their attack power on me. Again with the stun proc! Nice! That's how we play! I got a world drop green! Yay! Ember Silk Tunic of Stamina. Damn, plus 17 stam. 51 silver. Heck yes. That's like 5. That's like nearly 5 tortoise sparkle shell fragments or whatever. The stuff that I've been grinding for the mount grind. And there, that's the thing. Speckled Shell Fragment. That's the name of it. Speckled Shell Fragment. So, oh my god. I should just be grinding here, not Dustwallow Marsh. How much is the mount? The mount itself, I think, is like 40 gold. And then the actual training skill is 60 gold. So in total, it's going to be 100 gold. This is what we're after. The big mouth clam. These have the chance to drop the zesty clam meat. So let's find out. Yes! Zesty clam meat. That's what I need for my cooking quest. Yeah. Nice. Oh my god, feels good. I got the speckled shell fragment, which is good for the grind. I got the zesty clam meat for my quest. Plus, I got the Ember Silk Tunic of Stamina. It's a 51 silver... Just a vendor... Just the vendor amount that you get. Not even selling on the auction house, which I cannot do. But, oh my god, that's like half a gold already. Okay, as a deep prot warrior, generally, you don't want to go for any mobs that are your level or higher. Just because your DPS isn't as great as a deep prot warrior. So... I'm trying to avoid these guys, but it looks like I don't see any closer ones. But killing them, you know, I have a chance to respawn a lower level one, like a level 42 or 41. So I guess I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and take the guy at my level. Blood Rage, Sunder Armor, Rend, Demo Shout, Battle Shout. See, we're already tied for health. He's dealing so much damage. I'm gonna get a refresh on Sunder Armor, a refresh on Rend. We'll get a shield block in for good measure. Oh, I see a tortoise right there. I don't want to get jumped. And we'll get a revenge in. Sadly, no stun proc. Let's get a refresh on Rend, maybe. Ooh, and missed. Do it again. Okay. Shield block. Revenge. Ooh, there's the stun proc. Okay. Oh my god. My health is so low. We're going to Sunder Armor refresh. Damn, he parried. This is why you don't go for someone your level as a deep route warrior. Refresh on Rend. Shield block.
Health warning.
Yes, I know health warning. Oh no. Oh, he's parrying my attacks.
Health warning.
Ooh. Damn, my health got to 33% HP. Is it best to be a tank in hardcore? Health warning? No, that is not built in. That's another add-in. I'll show you that one. No, I don't think it's best to be a tank in hardcore. Like, honestly, the best class to play in hardcore is whatever classes have high survivability, which you would think is a tank, but not a tank. The best classes would be high survivability, but also high DPS. So, a Frost Mage would be the best. A Hunter, a Beast Mastery Hunter. So those are your top two, is Frost Mage and Beast Master Hunters. And then a Pally, like a DPS Pally would be great. A Retribution Pally, rather. Because they deal high damage and they can keep themselves healed. And of course, Pallies have the best defensives. Those are the top three. I'd say those are the top three. Oh, a Warlock. A Warlock with the Voidwalker. That's another good one. So those are the top four. Shamans are probably good for the same reasons, but I play Alliance. And in Classic, we don't have Shamans available because we don't have the Draenei. But yeah, don't choose a tank unless you have a good group of friends that you could spam dungeons with. Or guildies. I chose a tank only because of class fantasy, and that's what I enjoy most. So again, the best classes to choose for Hardcore Classic would be Frost Mage, Frost Mage, Beast Mastery Hunter, Warlocks, and Pallies. But, of course, disregard all that, because I always tell everyone, play what you enjoy most, because that's the bottom line. You play something you enjoy most, you're gonna be looking forward to every time you go into the game. Like me, like my drive to work, I was listening to the Warcraft, original Warcraft soundtrack. All I could think about was like, man, I cannot wait for the end of the day when I can sit back, relax, and play on my warrior. Because of class fantasy, so play what you enjoy most. That's the number one thing. I know it sounds like cheesy, but don't choose what's most optimal. Choose what you enjoy most. I'm gonna look for another lower level tortoise, like this guy. Yeah, 42. There we go. Ooh, another 42. Oh, and by the way, health warning. What add-in was that? Let me see. I think that one's just hardcore alert. Let me check. Add-ins. That one is... I want to say it was Deathlog. Yeah, I think it's Deathlogs. It's called Deathlogs. The thing that the add-in that announces my low health as a voice alert. It's called Deathlog. Deathlog, no space. Deathlog. You are so patient, killing one turtle at a time. I'm sure it gets boring and pull too much and die. It seems so slow. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. I don't think you've seen, but in another stream I've had 2 turtles on me, but not because I purposely pulled 2 turtles. It's because I attacked one turtle, even though they're neutral, and there's another turtle nearby, another tortoise nearby, and they just come over and attack me like they're defending their fellow tortoise. I swear, like, it doesn't happen all the time, but there's sometimes where it's kind of far away, but also kind of near. It's not like I hit it with an ability or something. It just happened to look at me and saw me attacking another one of its kind, and it came over and attacked me. These tortoises are the only ones that the only mobs that I've seen do that are neutral, but they will attack you even if they're far away. As long as they see you attacking one of their kind, they'll come. There's a chance that they'll come and attack you too. That's the only mob in all of World of Warcraft that I've seen do that. Again, it's not like 100%. I'd say it's more like 40-50% that they'll do that. Watch, you'll probably see it in tonight's stream. Maybe. Oh, you would get bored. Oh, yeah, I am. You know why I'm patient is because I'm playing a class that I like, that I enjoy. Deep Prot Warrior. Sword and board, they like to call it. Sword and board. Yeah. I play it because of nostalgia and class fantasy. That's why I like to play these warriors, but on different races. I never get sick of them. Alright, we're gonna pull this level 42 snapper. There's one right here too. I wonder if he'll attack me. Oh, there's one right there too. Okay, let's take on this guy. Oh, I should rebuff my buff food. I got 2 minutes left. Okay, back to 15 minutes on my food buff. That is +8 stamina, +8 spirit. There is another cooking recipe that I'm after where it gives you plus strength, actually. I think I have it learned already. I just don't have the ingredients. I think it's, is it heavy kodo stew? No. Maybe I don't have it learned. I'm too low. I think it was the stone scale eel recipe. And I didn't buy it because I'm not high enough level. Yeah, I want to say that's it. It's the recipe food that gives you strength. But this one's interesting. Dragon Breath Chili. Check this one out. Use. Occasionally belch flame at enemies struck in melee for the next 10 minutes. So no stats, but you get this occasional proc. I wonder how good that proc is though. But I'd have to grind dragons or whelplings for the small flame sacks. Alright, we're gonna pull this guy. Blood Rage, Sunder Armor. Rend. Ooh, he dodged? No. Rend again. Demo Shout to weaken his attacks. Excuse me. Battle Shout to strengthen my attack power. We're gonna wait on Rage to apply a second stack of Sunder Armor. Reapply Rend. Shield Block. And Revenge for the stun proc. And that's my rotation as a deep prot warrior.
I can't do that yet. That ability.
I'm surprised this tortoise right here didn't attack me like I'm within sight. Ooh, there we go. Speckled shell fragment. That's what I'm after. 9 silver and big mouth clam. I'm pretty sure there's a chance to get jagged. I think they're called jagged pearls, which is a rare trade material. Jagged or jaggle? I forget. I think it's jagged pearls. Let me see. Well, that wouldn't make sense. Well, they do have rough pearls. Let's see. What is it? Oh, Zesty Clammy. Oh, there's a troll hunter. Night elf hunter. Why not is the name. Great. Self-found mode seems to make you use all the things you'd just ignore normally. Exactly that. Exactly that. You have to be very thrifty, I believe is the way you would use it. You have to be very thrifty. Resourceful. You have to be very resourceful too. Alright, let's get this guy. Back it up, back it up. Ooh, gun skill increased to 215. Oh, he's got a boar pet. Or she's got a boar pet. It looks like she's helping me out. Oh, because she wants the skins, maybe.
Not enough. I don't have a tongue.
Turtle meat. Yup, she wanted to skin. Maybe? Maybe she doesn't have leatherworking skinning. Weird. Oh, that's a pretty big guild on this server. Death happens. Oh, what did she give me with? Oh, she buffed me with scrolls. Thank you kindly. I'm working on cooking quest while grinding for level 40 mount. LOL. They said, you bet. I just need the eggs. Oh, sounds like a quest. Just got my mount today. Congrats. Fishing makes the most money. Aye, but I'm playing self-found mode, sadly. Haha. Do love me some fishing, though. Oh, they're playing self-found mode too. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, right. Right. Glad to see another SF player. Hard to find these days. Safe adventuring. Always. Safe.
Farewell.
They stock up on scrolls during the fair. Oh, that's the scroll that they just used on me, I see. Or the vendor at Stromgard has higher ones. Good luck. Nice stun proc there.
That ability isn't ready yet.
I guess they're helping. Damn, they've got nice DPS. See, hunters are good for self-found mode. Oh, my foot fell asleep. I was sitting on my foot. Okay, let's pull this guy. Demo shout. Battle shout. I guess there is a quest to get eggs from these turtles. I think I vaguely remember that quest actually from back in the day. And they attack you when you try to take their eggs. Oh, they just whispered me. They said, I also get gear, etc. from fishing. Well worth it. Jet loop strength, head... Oh yeah, they linked me like 3 greens. Oh, nice. Oh, nice spines. Yep, I get nice gear from fishing as well, but not as lucky as you. LOL. That's interesting. That hunter does not have skinning leatherworking. It's like a given as a hunter. They probably have it on another character, but that's a self-found hunter. That means they can't send themselves stuff. So I wonder what props they have. Professions. Nice stun proc.
Need more rage. Not ready yet.
Oops, I accidentally popped my racial. Oh well, it's like free armor.
I can't do that yet. Not enough rage.
Nice! Double stun proc. I wonder what their highest level character is. They say they play 2 self-found characters.
Too far away. Not ready yet.
Ooh, they dodged my Sunder Armor. And again. Nice stun proc. Sad, all these tortoises, all these dead tortoises and no skinners around.
I need to get closer.
Watch my back. How are we doing on ammo? 78 accurate slugs. Oh, by the way, Blank, I will be, I usually stream my guild's raids Friday, Saturdays. We do heroic raids on Fridays, and Saturdays we'll sometimes do, like, a mythic raid, and I'm raid lead, and tank for my guild, so if you're ever online on Twitch on Friday or Saturday, you can see me. I'll be streaming my my tanking and raid leading, but that's retail, of course. I'll be tanking most likely on my main, my Prot Pally. I do have some other alt tanks, but if we're gonna be doing mythic, it's definitely gonna be my main Prot Pally. But if it's heroic, I'll tank on one of my alts. I have all the tanks. I have all the tanks. Okay, we're gonna rebuff my food buff. Whoops, there we go. 8 stam, 8 spirit. How did you decide what professions to take? Also the same philosophy that I use, so class fantasy mainly. I don't always get the most optimal. If you want to know what's most optimal for any class in Hardcore Classic, it's gonna be mining engineering, because you can make target dummies. And what that does is, let's say you get into a very dangerous, like, hairy situation, you're about to die. You can drop a target dummy so that the mobs around you will stop attacking you. They'll aggro the target dummy, and that gives you a couple seconds to run away. So, if you were to ask that question to other hardcore players, almost like 90%, 100% of the time, they're gonna tell you, go mining engineering for the target dummy. Just a target dummy. And also, it's good, especially as a clothy, you can make helmets easily at an earlier level. At an earlier player level, you can start making helmets, which are the goggles. So most of the time, if you ask people that, they're going to tell you mining engineering. But for me, I actually like, well, for my tanks, I like to do blacksmithing engineering. You know, just because of class fantasy. I like to be able to craft and smith my own armor and weapons. But I also like I also like herbalism and alchemy because of pots. Like health potions especially are super crucial to hardcore. You don't want to die out there without potions. So herbalism, alchemy is always good, but everyone's going to tell you. Everyone and their mother is going to tell you mining engineering. But for me, for my tanks, I like blacksmithing engineering. Some of my tanks, actually only one of my tanks has has mining engineering. Only one of my tanks. A couple of my tanks have herbalism, alchemy, you know, for the pots. But yeah, I mostly choose blacksmithing and mining for my tanks. Even in self-found mode, yes. Even in self-found mode. Now, there will be recipes, whatever profession you pick up, there will be recipes later on that that require other mats that you could only obtain if you go to the auction house or trade with another player. So those recipes are just they're like useless to you. So yeah, I'd say choose whatever feels right, sounds right, feels fun, sounds fun, but everyone will tell you mining engineering only for the target dummies, and the earlier access to helmet through the goggles, especially as a clothy. She's helping me again. Oh, she does have skinning. Yes, speckled shell fragment. She does have skinning. Nice. Okay. Oof, they're dodging my attacks. Nice. Oh, I just realized their name. The hunter's name is Why Not, and their boar pet name is Why. Just a heads up, I think I'm going to be streaming for another 24 minutes. So I'll be streaming, I will have been streaming for at least 2 hours, just like I planned tonight. So we got like a little under 30 minutes left.
I'm out of range.
I should probably set my Hearthstone here to Gadget Centenaris again. Yes! Speckled shell fragment. How many more meat? I need 8 more zesty clam meat. They just whispered me asking how many more. Okay, you tag, we will help. That's nice. That's nice of you. Don't worry about it.
Too far away. I need to get closer. Not ready yet.
I enjoy the grind. Really. Okay, no worries. I'm just fishing, LOL. Says why not. I'm gonna respond back with a heart. Yeah, the drop rate on these zesty clam meat is really low. Open fire. Let's pop my Dwarven ratio for extra armor. Love that music.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Ooh, my health's getting low.
Not enough rage.
Stun proc, yes. Nice. 5 minutes on food buff. Ooh, finally, big mouth clam. I got a black pearl! Oh my god, that is so rare. How much does it vendor for? Only 10 silver? No way. That thing's worth more on the auction house. Oh man. Nice find. Too bad it only vendors for 10 silver on an NPC. I bet I'd get a lot of gold on the auction house for that. I forgot. I remember these hyenas have a very super far aggro range. So I'm gonna try and keep my distance. Is it rare to get weapon upgrades in self-found mode? Not if you run dungeons with groups. Not if you run dungeons with groups. Especially the quests. Quests are your best way to get weapon upgrades is through questing. The dungeons, of course, are way better, but you have to have a good group to go dungeoning with. And, you know, when I first started playing Hardcore Classic, I refused to join a pug group unless they could all get into Discord. Just because, you know, these are strangers, and I want to make sure that they know the dungeons, and I know the dungeons, so I'm willing to, you know, teach the dungeons. And I never force them to be on mic. That's another thing, like, even when I pug people into my guild raids, I always tell them to be on Discord, in retail, that is, but they don't have to be on mic. So it's my same reason in Hardcore Self-Found mode. But now that I've been in Hardcore for a long while now, I'm more open to joining pug groups for dungeons, even if they are not willing to go into Discord. I'm actually open to that now. Yes, speckled shell fragment, 9 silver a pop. Very good. I'm gonna rebuff my buff food. But yeah, just stick to questing, especially your class quests. Those are your best weapon upgrades, especially early on. And then dungeons are the better source for later on. Dungeons are way, way good for weapon upgrades. Of course, if the RNG gods favor you, you have to get past that as well. You have to be careful with pug groups in Hardcore Classic, though. My biggest red flag is obviously if people don't know the dungeons, but that's okay as long as they play smart. My biggest red flag is if they're in a hurry. If one or a couple people in the dungeon are like, oh, hurry up, pull, pull, pull. That's my biggest red flag. If I see that, I'd rather not be there. I would not continue. Because if you are in a rush, and you feel the need to rush people in your group, then you guys are bound to make mistakes, and mistakes lead to deaths. So, my biggest red flag in a pug group for a dungeon, you know, like strangers, is like, if any of them are in a rush, I would rather not join that group. Nope, no way. Because I invest a lot of time into this game. And I'm sure other people do too, but I care about dying in this game more than them. If they're willing to risk death just to be in a hurry, then I'd rather not be a part of that group.
Out of range.
Watch my back. This one right there.
Target.
We need 7 more zesty clam meat from these tortoises. I gotta go. Good luck with the clan meat. Thank you. I'm gonna stay for at least a little bit more, try and get 7. Thank you for being here, Blank. Hope to catch... Ooh, there's one right there. Hope to catch you in the next stream. Thank you so much, Blank. Enjoy our chats. Thank you so much. Oof, we need 6 more now. Nice. Yes, speckled shell fragment. How many of those do we got? Oof, we have 7, so that's nearly 70 silver, almost, just under. Where'd all the tortoises go? I saw level 60 human rogue run past earlier too. Oh, there's one.
Not ready yet.
Nice crit. Oof, again. And that's just off an auto attack.
I can't do that yet.
Yes! Speckled shell fragment. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back to Gadgetzan. Because I've got like 9 minutes left. And I do want to set my Hearthstone there for next time. Yay! We need 5 more zesty clam meat. 5 more to go. Halfway there for that. Can't wait to get my mount on this guy. Be careful of the trolls, basilisks, and scorpids and hyenas. I wonder if there's a mineral node here. Watch, right when I get close to it, the minimap's gonna go empty. Yup, no icon. Okay, I have Gadgetzan in my sights. Almost there.
Too far away.
Level 44 Druid. Peanut. And a 44 Dwarf Priest, bum for life. They're in a group. They're probably going to do Zul'Farrak, the dungeon here. Right over there. Zul'Farrak, level 44 to 54. I'm so jealous. And Stony Girl. Dwarf female priest, nice. Alright, let's go vendor some stuff first.
Welcome to Tanaris, adventurer. How can I be of service to you today? You don't look like a blacksmith to me, but I know how looks can be deceiving.
Okay, we are gonna go from... Ooh. Actually, I might want to learn that recipe. Do I have steel learned? Smelt steel? Yes, I do. 44 silver is gonna push me back. We'll wait. Alright, so we're gonna go from 47 gold, 25 silver to... $48 gold, 79 silver. Very nice. Yay! Tender wolf meat. Oh, I keep getting those from the hyenas. Do I have recipes for that? Let me see. No, I don't. Yeah, let's just sell that.
Welcome to Tanaris, adventurer. How can I be of service to you today? You don't look like a blacksmith to me, but I know how looks can be deceiving.
I am a blacksmith. All right. Let's go ahead and find a nice... Nope. Ah, this is good. All right. I think this is a good stopping point. We are going to get fully rested here at the inn. Then next time we come in, we're just gonna continue the grind for the mount, the level 40 mount, as well as the cooking quest, the zesty clam meat or Clamette Surprise is the name of the cooking quest. All right. If you enjoy hardcore classic self-found or retail heroic raiding, or like indie games on Nintendo Switch or on Steam, you've come to the right place. I hope to catch you guys in the next stream or the next video. My name is Tides. Till then, safe adventuring always.